Treasure Island. Treasure Island is a classic adventure novel written by Robert Louis Stevenson, first published in 1883. It has become one of the most enduring tales of pirates, treasure hunts, and high seas adventure. The story is told through the eyes of Jim Hawkins, a young boy who embarks on a dangerous quest to find hidden treasure. Along the way, he encounters memorable characters like the infamous pirate Long John Silver. Treasure Island is a tale of loyalty, betrayal, courage, and greed, set against the backdrop of a thrilling treasure hunt. Main characters: Jim Hawkins, the young protagonist and narrator of the story. Jim is brave, curious, and determined, and he matures throughout the novel. Long John Silver, a cunning and charismatic one-legged pirate who initially presents himself as an ally but reveals darker intentions. Billy Bones, a pirate who stays at Jim's family inn and sets the story in motion by leaving behind a treasure map. Dr. Livesey, a wise and courageous physician who helps Jim and his companions in their quest. Squire Trelawney, a wealthy man who finances the treasure hunt but is sometimes naive about the dangers of piracy. Captain Smollett, the experienced and strict captain of the ship Hispaniola, who is wary of the crew. Ben Gunn, a marooned former pirate who plays a key role later in the story. Themes: the allure of adventure. Jim Hawkins is thrust into a life of excitement and danger that takes him far beyond the quiet life he knew, loyalty and betrayal. The story is filled with shifting alliances, with trust being earned and broken, especially with the duplicitous Long John Silver. Greed and morality. The treasure hunt brings out both the best and worst in people, as greed drives many of the characters to treachery. Coming of age, Jim Hawkins grows from a boy into a resourceful young man through his experiences on the adventure. The beginning of the adventure. The story begins at the Admiral Benbow Inn, where young Jim Hawkins lives with his parents. Their lives are simple until a mysterious and grizzled old pirate named Billy Bones arrives. He carries with him a secret, a treasure map. Billy is hiding from other pirates who seek the map and the vast fortune it promises. One night, a blind man named Pew delivers a cryptic message called the Black Spot to Billy. This sends Billy into a panic, and he dies of a stroke shortly after. Jim and his mother search his belongings and discover a treasure map that could lead to the legendary buried riches of Captain Flint, a notorious pirate. Realizing the danger they are in, Jim takes the map to the local doctor, Dr. Livesey, and the wealthy landowner, Squire Trelawney. Both men are intrigued by the prospect of treasure and decide to embark on a quest to find it. They quickly arrange for a ship, the Hispaniola, to be outfitted and recruit a crew to sail to Treasure Island. What Jim doesn't know yet is that their crew includes several former pirates who served under Captain Flint, including the charismatic and cunning Long John Silver, who poses as the ship's cook. Though he seems friendly and helpful, Silver has his own plans for the treasure. The voyage. The Hispaniola sets sail, and at first, the journey seems peaceful. Jim is excited to be on such a grand adventure, and he strikes up a friendship with Long John Silver, who is always ready with a joke or a story about his time at sea. Jim admires Silver's courage and confidence, not knowing of his true nature. However, Captain Smollett grows suspicious of the crew, especially Silver and his associates. Smollett warns the Squire and Dr. Livesey that the crew might not be trustworthy, but they dismiss his concerns. Jim, curious and adventurous, hides in an apple barrel one night and overhears a shocking conversation. Silver and some of the crew are planning a mutiny. They intend to take control of the ship and claim the treasure for themselves. Panicked, Jim rushes to inform the captain and the others. They realize they are vastly outnumbered by the mutineers, but they cannot act immediately without provoking the pirates. They must outsmart Silver and his men if they hope to survive and find the treasure. As the ship approaches Treasure Island, tension is high. Captain Smollett, Jim, and the loyal crew members prepare for what will likely be a battle for survival. Battle on the island. Upon reaching Treasure Island, the situation quickly deteriorates. Long John Silver and his men seize the opportunity to stage their mutiny. Jim and the loyal crew manage to escape to an old stockade on the island, a wooden fort built long ago by pirates. There, they prepare to defend themselves from Silver's attacks. Jim, ever the adventurer, sneaks off on his own and stumbles upon an unexpected ally, Ben Gunn, a marooned former pirate who has been living on the island for years. Ben Gunn was once part of Flint's crew and knows the island well. He tells Jim that he, too, is looking for the treasure and offers his help. Meanwhile, Silver tries to negotiate with the captain, offering to spare their lives if they hand over the treasure map. Captain Smollett refuses, and the pirates attack the stockade, leading to a fierce battle. Jim shows great bravery in the fight, but the loyal crew is outnumbered and running low on supplies. After another skirmish, Jim sneaks away again, this time to Ben Gunn's secret hideout. There, he discovers something astonishing. The treasure has already been found and hidden by Ben Gunn, who has his own plans for it. The treasure and the escape. As tensions rise, Jim makes a daring move. He sneaks aboard the Hispaniola, which has been taken over by the pirates, and manages to cut the ship loose, drifting it away from the island. After a dangerous struggle with one of the pirates, Jim regains control of the ship. Back on the island, Silver realizes that Jim holds the key to finding the treasure. He shifts his strategy and decides to ally himself with Jim, hoping to gain access to the hidden riches. Jim, now wise to Silver's manipulations, plays along but remains cautious. Silver and Jim lead the remaining pirates to the spot where the treasure was supposed to be buried, only to find the chest empty. The pirates, furious and realizing they've been tricked, turn on Silver. At the last moment, the loyal crew, along with Ben Gunn, come to their rescue. Silver's life is spared, and the mutiny is finally put down. In the end, the loyal crew recovers the treasure hidden by Ben Gunn, and they prepare to sail back to England. Long John Silver, ever the slippery character, manages to escape with a small portion of the treasure, leaving Jim and the others to wonder about his fate. Jim, now older and wiser, reflects on the adventure with mixed feelings, grateful for his experience but forever haunted by the dangers of Treasure Island. Thank you for listening. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Till we meet again.